Hello, and welcome back to Foundation, our medieval city building game. Right now, we are in the town of Kelir, that's fast becoming a bustling city. Actually, we're still a town, we're not a city, but we're getting there. That's surely happening. So, what we have been doing so far is to try and promote residences in this central island that we have here. This island has developed a little bit. This island over here, not a lot. I thought the houses would be much more densely packed. This one's coming along fine. There are a few houses over here on this extremity, and I'm guessing there's a house that's come up here, which is good. Now we have a lot of things going on here to increase our desirability, which is what's going to get people to come and stay here. And having a bunch of jobs also gets people here, so we will probably have jobs here and jobs here so people can come. But there's a lot of housing over here, which we do need because there's a lot of jobs here, so people stay at these houses and then they go over. So it could be that we have a surplus of housing. Although happiness is taking, well, that's mainly because of a church. They don't have a church. I just built this new church for you guys. How do you not have a church? This is a church of 37 size. That's pretty huge. That's pretty massive. Although we have a lot of people. So this is 37. This has 71. So that's like, that can take care of like 100 people. And then we've got 50 here. We've got a rustic church here of 30, that's 80. And then we've got a church here, that's another 40. So that's 120. And we've got one here of 60. So that's around 180. 180 plus we've got this 100 going on here. That's 280. Well, yeah, we are lacking some churches, I guess. I mean, if you look at it that way, if you look at it with hard evidence and numbers, yeah, sure, we are missing a bunch of churches. But evidence and numbers are overrated, is something I find in this world. So we could actually get ourselves a tiny little church here. That might be a good idea. So let's quickly jump in here. Not there, not over here. And let's get ourselves a church going over here. So this is not going to be a long church per se, but maybe we want to make it a wide church, which we can increase the width of later on. So we can have multiple towers actually, but I am just going to go with the one tower over here. So yes, that will be the tower. We will get a door right over here. This will have 3, so that's pretty fine. We will have the customary cross. We will have ourselves a bunch of gargoyles over there. And let's get some glass, because we never had that before. And there's an arch we can have. Why do I want to have an arch there? I actually don't want to have an arch there. I don't want to have anything at all. Actually, we can fit 2 of these on either side, and we can have the glasses behind, which, let's do that. Let's get rid of the stained glasses here. Let's get one here, and we could have an extension, and then we could have one here. That kind of looks funky. And let's get some stained glass over here. If I want to extend it later, I can. I don't plan on doing it at the moment. And cool. So that will be it. Let's make it red. I don't believe we have red. Is this red? You are blue, in fact. I think you are blue. So we will call this the Red Church of Great Width. If we want to, we can call it that, but I don't know if we're going to call it that. But let's just get this church started, because if people are complaining about I mean, it's just 2 people who are complaining. It's not a lot of people. More people are complaining about food, actually. There's a monk, and here we go again. He's going to ask us for food, isn't he? No, he's going to ask us for tools. I'm sorry, bro, I don't have enough tools. So we are not going to be giving you any tools. We do have a church coming up here, which is good, as I just said. I don't know why I'm repeating myself so many times, but hey, it's fun. It's fun to repeat ourselves, isn't it? So what do we have here? We have a trade bonus. We're not trading much, so I am not going to do that. We are just going to wait for this church to come up, and hopefully this will get completed too. The monastery, I don't know. So there's a tiny little gap here, which I found out at the end of last episode. I mean, it is a little bit annoying, but I think we can just, go with it. I'm not going to do anything. Are these glitches or what are they? There's just like wooden stuff. I don't know. Maybe that's how the monastery looks. It doesn't look completed though. I hope to God that it's not completed. I hope there's a lot more that has to be done. But the vineyard looks nice. The vineyard looks really nice. And we do have some monks already attached to it. So that's another thing. Let's quickly look at all of our villages. I believe we do have unemployed. That's interesting. I thought we didn't have any, but seems like we do. There are some places which need people, I am sure. Seems like there are none. Seems like all the places are good, the number of people that they have. So one thing that we could do is try to expand our tool making capacity, which I think we did last time a little bit. We have another blacksmith here, so that this will hasten all of this, which is fine. I don't think it's necessary for us to start getting more metal, although this metal yard is kind of empty, which means whatever is getting produced is quickly getting shipped all over the place. And here again, well, we have a lot in storage, so I'm not going to bother about that. I shan't bother about that. Right, so that's where we are. We have enough clothes, so seems like the clothes problem is taken care of. We don't have as much bread as we would like, and we could use with a bunch more berries. Should we get more berry harvesters over here? Where are you? You have no berries at all in storage. That's a crime. Why is that the case though? Don't we have enough berry collecting facilities all over here? We've got one berry here. Might as well get a gathering hut over here. We could get ourselves another gathering hut over here, and maybe a couple of more over here, because we have enough berry bushes here. So actually I could put one here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this is 6. Can one bush handle 2 sets of gatherers? I don't know. So let's hold off on that then, because we don't know. And let's quickly jump in here and let's mark extraction zones. We can't, because that's outside our area. Well, that was dumb of us. It's kind of extremely dumb of us. So that's one set of berries. That's another set of berries. Now we have these trees as well, which can be felled. Those are outside. What is our extent here? Alright, so that's that. We don't have a lot of trees anywhere. We've got these trees which just got open to us, but still it's not a huge amount of trees if we think about it. Okay, so the berry bushes are open for us to start collecting berries. We could open up one of these areas because we have a lumber camp here, or we could just shift the lumber camp to another place where we have much more lumber. We could shift it here and then open this up a little bit. That's an option. Or we could start expanding here because we have to do this island anyway at some point of time, because this area is like pretty small. Or I could get this this looks like this entire space just has lumber in it, and that could be a good idea. So let's go here, let's go to lumber camp, let's set you over here, start construction on that. You need people here, take it. You need people here as well, so you can take them too. Once this lumber camp is done, I think I am going to retire this beast over here, get you out of the way. Food's increasing, bread's increasing. I shouldn't say food per se, but bread is increasing. The sadness is coming down, the happiness is going up. That's good. Villagers don't have clothes. These fellows must be churning something out. It goes from here to where? Where are the weavers? Didn't I set weavers? Oh, I set them here. Yeah. So they will be weaving and whatever else that they do to get people here. That's fine. Looks like the church problem is resolved. The monastery is complete, is it? No, we still need stone. They're still doing a little bit of something. Well, that's fancy. That just kind of like, so we didn't make an error, kind of filled the gap over there. So that's fine. Oh, there is a stained glass here. Did we put that in, or was that already there? I'm not sure. But this looks nice. I like the monastery. I like how it looks. I am looking forward to conceding people to the monastery. This dude's extremely happy, so I'm not going to make you into anything. There's a bunch of sad people there, so let's sort by happiness. Go down to the bottom from here. Oh, that's just a handful of them. But there's a lot of unhappy faces here. Right, so I hope I've made all of you all happy. A house is upgrading, which is good. House is upgrading means people are moving up. Upward mobility is good, and good upward mobility is always appreciated. These people are working really hard. They are working extremely hard, which is nice to see. So let's get rid of this. Nobody's decided to join us, but look at how pretty our village looks. This is at the edge, and so is this. My god, like the first couple of playthroughs I did, I never thought I could cover the entire map. But seems like that's not something that's impossible. Seems like it's definitely very possible, and it's definitely something that people should be trying to do. Look at this place. It needs a fountain. That's what it needs. A goddamn fountain. So let's get ourselves a fountain here at this intersection. There's kind of like a fountain here, but that's a very small fountain. This would be a much bigger, much nicer, much larger fountain. Once the wine comes in, we can get the luxury shops in with the wine and the herbs and the honey. And there's a monk. Let's see what he wants. What do you want, bro? You want wood? I shall give you wood for the people. Take it and go. So we have like a good amount of money, not like an insane amount of money, but a decent amount of money coming in. Actually seems like money is going out. So let's quickly look at our expenses. Last month we made 710, which is down from the insane 1000 something that we were making. That's fine. Okay, so last month we hemorrhaged money, probably because of the church construction or not, I don't know. So we can actually look at it here. Villager consumption, general spending is 1080, so which means what we made is actually a very tiny little sliver. What about trading? I don't reckon I need tools anymore. Are we importing anything? This is sell. Yup, we are in fact importing tools, which we should shift to exports. That's fine, everything else is good. I'm thinking if we should start exporting clothes. If it crosses, let's say 200, there's a bunch of houses which sprouted here in the middle, which is good, which I like. It seems like a bunch more houses have come up here. I'm not sure. One villager lacks space for housing. Are you serious? You just need normal houses, right? There's plenty of room here. Clearly you don't need it there. Who are you? Who is this villager? You are the villager who lacks space. So you're a farmer. Where's your farm? Your farm is out here. Oh, it's in the middle of nowhere. That's probably why. So let's look at how housing is. It's fine here. It's not necessarily the best. Or your other option is to get a house here so you can come from here. I don't want to build a housing area over here. This doesn't have any reddening effects, does it? What it does, it's a tiny little amount of reddening. That has a lot of red there. This has a lot of red here. Ooh, this is a problem for sure. I could probably have like a well and a fountain here, which would dissipate that a little bit and then get some houses here. It's probably what I'm going to do. So I'm going to jump in here, get myself a little well over here and get ourselves a little fountain over here. It looks excessive, but it isn't, trust me. Yeah. That's just for like 3 or 4 little houses to come up. Not 3 or 4. I think it'll have like 2 houses there. That's about it. But it's always good to have houses with enough desirability for his status. You are a farmer. You work here. Yeah, you should be able to get a house here pretty soon. Yeah, that's just like a homestead kind of situation. I mean, technically farmers should be allowed to stay in their farms. You know, some of these buildings, people should be allowed to stay in the buildings. Because that's how the medieval world worked. It's like you have a farm, you would stay in the farm. You wouldn't go outside somewhere else to find a house. because you have the farm. You need to wake up early to go and till the fields or tend the fields or whatever it is that you do on the fields. So yeah. Alright, so this is done. So we can get rid of you over here. So these people will go up there. So there's a little bit of room here too, but this is like a highly polluting kind of thing, so I don't think I'm gonna, like, it's not gonna work if we try and get houses there. Are you complete? You are yet to be completed. You need 15 more polished stone, and you need 4 beekeepers, 2 herbalists, 2 vintners, and 3 wine growers. 2 people have decided to join us. Good. So more people are joining us, or at least they're deciding to join us. That's good. So if we were to call something the main boulevard or the main road of our city, that would probably be this one. But not probably starting from there, but starting from here. Definitely starting from here. Goes like so, all the way over here. And then here, the road kind of, actually it goes into here and then it splits. There's a main road which goes this way and another main road which goes this way. And this road is well traveled. Both of these roads are pretty well traveled, all of these roads. So it's like this will be like a proper city center for sure. Once just imagine that this city moves from being a medieval city to like a modern city. Those would be like the big roads where real estate prices would be really high, really high. I remember a time when this road was like used massively, but now that's not the case. This road has lost its importance because we have stone bridges going across, which is good. We were thinking of getting a stone bridge here, but probably later, not right now. Probably in a bit. So this monastery looks pretty nice. Looks like it's almost complete. There's 9 more polished stone that we need, and with that I think it will be fully complete, fully operational. Can't find a house, Richard. I just zoned some stuff for you here. So once this well is done or the fountain is done, I guess you will have a house. So please stop complaining. I have taken steps to rectify the issue. People are extremely happy. 2 people need stone houses. 4 people need a place to worship, but that's okay. We're getting the fat church of Girth. Maybe that's what we should call it. We should call it Saint Girth's. The Church of Saint Girth. Yesh. It's an extremely fat looking church. That's good. So that will give some churchly needs satisfied over here. There's a house popping up here, I guess. Yep, that's a house. So that's good. Let's quickly look into our bailiff to see if she's got some mandates for. No, she doesn't. Yeah, getting the jewels would be really nice. Seems like the moss is actually growing, doesn't it? So I guess it'll take a little more time for the moss to grow, and once the moss reaches a particular level, then we can see if is that how it works? Is that how it? I don't know. We will see. We shall see. Probably. I mean, that would be really good. If that's how it works, this is awesome. This game is amazing. Even if that's not how it works, this game is awesome. This game is amazing. There's no questions about that. but if that was how it worked, it would be really beautiful and convenient. They're building something there, probably a chimney. They're building a chimney there. That should be interesting. So yeah, what else do we have? This is stone, which is unnecessary. We have a bunch of bread being produced. So there's bread being produced here. There is 40 flour stored here, and we have a lot of wheat. A lot of wheat is getting grown around here, which is nice. What are you set up to store? You are set up to store wool and clothes. Okay, if you say so. So these people basically have to get the wool ready here and then ship it all the way across here. That's fine. Well, not the wool, the textiles and the clothes and whatnot, but yeah, you get the idea. There are military missions available. Unfortunately, we don't need the cash. In fact, if we get the cash, we will be wasting money. This church looks nice. Should I take the walls off? No, I like this walled church. This was our fattest church before, wasn't it? Or maybe this church was our fattest. No. This church looks really nice. Looks like a cross from the top. It looks like a cross with an exclamation point, but still, I think I went over that a couple of episodes back. But yeah, it kind of looks nice. I like all the churches that we have. They are fancy little churches. There's a fountain coming up here as well, so that's that. How is that tavern doing? Is it doing good? It should be doing good. 96 gold coins per week seem fine. Say what you want, but this is a nice little city. Oh, look at the boats. They're going through the bridge. Actually, thought they'd go under the bridge, but that's okay. Look at these idiots now. They're going all the way across here. Wait, you can go below this bridge? You're going through it, but fine, I guess you can. All of these idiots are coming all the way across here to fish, while in fact there's a lot of places to fish here. Oh well, you guys are going there too. That's fine. There's some trees here. Nobody's cutting them down though, so yes, that's something. Well, I guess we are just waiting for things to get built up, mainly the monastery and this new church which we are getting sorted. So on that note, I think I'll put a quick cut in this video. Do like and subscribe if you like the content that I'm putting outside. Do comment if you think anything is comment worthy. And ooh, there's a bunch of berries here. Maybe we should unlock this next. Actually make this like a berry haven. That would be good. So yeah, I'll be back in a quick bit with the next episode. Until then, take care now. Bye bye then.